Hi there and happy Sunday. It's Sunday, October 15th, 2023. You know, ever since a couple weeks back when I did The Cat Came Back, I've been kind of, jonesing over the old Wurzer Hafner family songs. And I realized something that although I love story songs, and a lot of them are story songs, most of the stories are about infidelity and murder. And so that, of course, led me to decide to revisit this famous song that's been covered by bazillions of artists, most of them in the 50s, 60s, and maybe early 70s, or before that. This is a song called Frankie and Johnny, and these are the words that I made up through the years, because I tried to look up the words on the internet, and you can have 27 verses, or you can have 4, and it can be a children's song, or it can be one of the most disgusting, filthy songs you've ever heard. But this is my version of Frankie and Johnny, and I got the whole band together just to play this. Have a great week, everybody.
Yeah, Frankie and Johnny were lovers, and oh Lordy, how they could love. They swore to be true to each other, just as true as the stars above. He was her man, but he was doing her wrong. Frankie, she was a good girl, yeah, everybody knows. She spent $500 just to buy Johnny a suit of clothes. He was her man, but he was doing her wrong. So Frankie went down to the pool hall and get herself a beer. She says, hey there, Miss Bartender, has my loving man been here? He was my man, but I think he's doing me wrong. The bartender said, I don't want to tell you no stories, Frankie. I don't want to tell you no lies. The bartender said, your man left here about an hour ago with a girl named Alice Bly. He was your man, but he's a-doing you wrong. So Frankie went down to the hotel. She didn't go there for fun, because underneath her raincoat she carried a sawed-off shotgun. He was her man, but he was doing her wrong. And Frankie looked over the transom to see what she could spy, and there sat Johnny on a sofa, just loving up to Alice Bly. He was her man, but he was doing her wrong. So Frankie stepped down from the high stool, planted both feet on the floor, and a Rudy toot toot, a Rudy toot toot, right through that hardwood door. He was her man, but he was doing her wrong. The first time that Frankie shot Johnny, he got up from the couch, then he fell. And the second time that she shot him, there was another man's face in hell. He was a man, but he was doing her wrong. The sheriff, he arrested Frankie. He said, I gotta do this, honey, can't you see? And then he threw her in a jail cell, and he tossed away the key. He was her man, he was doing her wrong. And then the judge looked down at poor Frankie. He said, there's no way I can set you free. I know that Johnny was cheating on you, but this is murder in the first degree. He was your man, and he been doing you wrong. So Frankie walked out of the courtroom. A reporter was holding a pen. She said, hey, Mr. Reporter, write this down. I do the same thing over again. You see, he was my man, but he was doing me wrong. Yeah, he was my man, but he ain't no more.